Alright, you guys, so I ended up coming into the living room because everybody's trying to get ready and we're trying to leave for Universal. So I ended up coming in the living room so my husband can shower and my daughter can get ready. So yeah, alright, so I did my eyebrows real quick. As you guys can see, I just wanna add the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Not sure if you guys can see this. All right, I just want to add this. I am trying to see, this is the clear, if I can show you guys. This is the clear brow gel. Clear brow gel, I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna apply this lightly, very lightly on my brows. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna help to keep them in place. Now, I don't recommend you guys to apply this heavily, very lightly, because if you apply it too heavy, then you cannot brush your eyebrows later on. So just want to apply a little, because I got little small hairs, I'm trying to grow it. So I just want to apply it so it stays on place. Like I said already, if you guys want me to do a detailed brow, I can do that for you too. All right, so I'm done using this baby. Now next, I'm gonna be applying I'm thinking to apply a cream bronzer, or should I go for a powder bronzer? Alright guys, so next I'm going to be applying a bronzer. So the one I'm using once again is this one right here. This is from Clarins. I'm not sure if they still have it. Sometimes it's hard to find this palette because it's 3-in-1. It has a bronzer, blush, and it has like a powder, like a banana powder. So it's good if you want to apply it under here, or you can also use it for baking underneath your eyes. So I am going to, this is how it looks, so you guys can see. All right, so I'm gonna be using the middle shade right here. This is the bronzer, this is the blush, and this is the banana powder. So I'm just gonna use this brush. This is Morphe M536. Morphe M536 brush. All right, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit. I'm big with bronzing, you guys. I love bronzer. If there is one thing that I must have in my beauty products, is the bronzer. I cannot live without the bronzer. For people who know me, they know how much I love bronzers. All right, so I'm just taking a little bit on my brush and I'm gonna do dab, dab, dab. And of course, as you guys know the drill, I'm gonna start it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a contouring video soon, so I'm gonna show you guys how to contour based on your face shape. Okay, every face shape is different, so there's like, it's not that everybody have to contour on the same exact spot, which is usually around here we recommend, but it really depends on your face cut. It depends on the shape of your face. So I'm gonna do a detailed video about contouring, and I'm gonna tell you guys step by step how to contour depending on your face shape, which I see not a lot of people are talking about it. So yeah, so take the product, dab, dab, dab. Now I'm gonna be applying right here. And I like to make a little fishy face because it gives me exact, you know, it tells me exactly where to apply. So yeah. All right guys, and I'm using it I'm applying it in a circular motion and bringing it upwards, not downwards. The key is to bring it upwards and in a circular motion. All right. And then I'm gonna bring it to my forehead. Yeah, and my daughter is trying to copy me. She's like, sorry, I'm making weird faces right now, but trust me, this is the key, that you go like this and you can find your natural contour. You know, it tells you exactly where your contour line starts from. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same brush, tap tap tap, and I'm going to contour around my jaw area. I'm bringing it downwards. Blending is the key, you guys. Blend, 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 blend. Same thing. Blend, 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 blend. All right, now I'm gonna use the tip of the brush. I wanna make sure I'm using just applying product on the tip of the brush. Again, I'm gonna do dab, dab, dab. And now I'm gonna contour around my nose area. You can use a smaller brush, but I did not bring too many brushes because I'm traveling, so I'm gonna try to use the same brush. And with the tip of the brush, I'm gonna contour my nose. Alright guys, and I'm just applying a little bit more around my forehead. Like I said, I'm big with bronzer. You guys don't have to put this much bronzer. I love bronzer and I love the bronzing effect on my face, so I like to add a lot of it. So I'm just like, don't worry guys, I'm gonna do a detailed video of everything, of eyebrows, of contouring, so you guys can see it. All right, I'm just like very lightly applying it around the sides of my nose. All right guys, so next, I'm not sure what brand, what number is this brush. This is a Rite brand brush, but I really like it. I'm gonna use this brush to use the blush. All right, so I'm gonna take it once again. I'm gonna take the product, dab, 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 dab the excess, and smile. And I'm gonna use it on the apple of my cheeks. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, I'm applying it at the apple of my cheeks in a circular motion, and then I'm taking it upwards. Same thing. Alright, so the key is to apply it on the apple of your cheeks and then in the circular motion and slowly blend it up. So it's not gonna look like a round, you know, like a harsh round patch of color. So that's why take the product, dab, 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 circular motion, upwards, circular motion, upwards. And I like to apply a little bit on my bridge of my nose. All right, so now, once again, I'm gonna go with my bronzer brush. I'm not taking any product, just the bronzer brush. So I just wanna make sure that everything is nice and blended. Like I said earlier, guys, blending is the key. The more you blend, the better it gets. So blend, blend, blend is what I would recommend. So guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this banana powder color on the same compact brush that I used earlier, just a little bit of a product, and dab, and I'm just gonna apply it right here underneath my contouring, just to give a little brightening effect. Sorry you guys, the light here is not that great. I hope you guys can see it. All right, so I'm just using it underneath. I'm just applying it underneath the contouring, so it looks nice and even. Next, I'm using this palette. This is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. This is from the This is one of my favorite palette, you guys. Whenever I'm traveling, I like to carry this palette because it has the perfect colors for me to use. So I'm gonna do a more natural look today. I'm not gonna go for something dramatic, maybe tomorrow. But right now I'm just gonna do a very natural look. What I'm gonna do is, come on brushes. All right, so I'm using this Tarte brush. Okay, I'm using this Tarte brush, and I am going to be using, let me see something real quick. You guys, I didn't bring too many brushes because you guys know why. Because I am traveling and I do not want to carry so much brushes with me. And to be honest, if you know exactly what you're doing, I promise you, you're not gonna need too many brushes to get the work done. All right, this was the brush that I was looking for. All right guys, so I'm just gonna use this brush from Tarte. I am so sorry, I don't know the number, but this is just a fluffy brush. And I am going to take, I'm gonna take the mix of the Flower Child and the Smarty Pants. I'm just gonna take a little bit of both. All right, so here it is. Let me just do a little close up. Whoopsie, sorry. All right. So Flower Child, Smarty Pants, Flower Child, Smarty Pants, Flower Child, Smarty Pants. I took a little amount of each. Dab, 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 dab. Ooh, you see all the axes? Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use my natural crease line right here, and I'm just gonna apply it right here. All right, but before I do that, I want to go back with the sponge that I applied the concealer, and I just want to make sure that it's nice and set. Our concealer is nice and not smudging or anything. All right, so now with that 2 shades, I'm gonna apply those 2 shades into my natural crease line. I'm following my natural crease line in like circular motion. I'm gonna be applying it, focusing more on the outer V. And you can always grab more product. Start with less and you can always build your way up, all right? All right, you guys. You can blend, 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 and you can always use more product if you feel like you need more color. All right, I'm gonna do the same exact thing with the other eyes. Focusing more on the outer V in a circular motion. I'm using my natural crease line as a guide, all right? I would say whenever you want a natural look, the best thing to do is to use your natural crease line as a guide. All right, I'm focusing more into outer V now. Okay, in the swiper move, circular motion. You can always build it. All right guys, I'm not sure if you guys can see it. All right, so next I'm gonna try to find yeah, this is the MAC 221. You're not gonna be able to see it because it's very old. As you guys can tell, I've been using this brush for a long time. The reason why is because I love this one so much. So this is the MAC 221 brush, and the next shade I'm taking is Sweetheart and Rebel. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of Sweetheart and a little bit of Rebel, mix it together, and then I'm gonna apply it on the lower crease, not where I have the first shade, right underneath it, okay? So Sweetheart, Rebel, dab, dab, dab. Okay, and now I'm gonna use it on the outer V first. All right, guys, I'm just gonna apply it on the outer V and then bring it inward very, very gently. It also depends how you're holding your brush. You don't want to hold it too tight. You want to like play with it, you know, let it do its magic. Taking a little bit more product, once again focusing on the lower V, bringing it upward, focusing on the outer V corner first. All right, and then slowly bringing it in. I'm so sorry, guys. All right, and in the circular motion, very, very gently. You can add as much as you want, but don't do it at once. All right, because less is more. First apply a little bit, see how it looks. You can always apply more to it, but if you apply too much at once, then that's the problem. All right, guys, I'm just gonna focus. Same two colors, Sweetheart, Rebel, dab, dab, dab. Doing the same exact thing on the other side of my eyes, focusing more on the lower corner and on the outer V first. Okay, lower corner, outer V, and then slowly bring it in a circular motion. Very gentle, very, very gentle. Don't put too much pressure. Let the brush does the magic for you. All right, you can always apply more product. I'm gonna focus more on the outer V, because that's where we want that darkness. All right, so once you are happy with your result, then you can stop right there. Okay, next I'm just taking a flat brush. I'm not sure. This is a flat elf brush. I'm not even sure how to show you. Okay, a flat elf brush. And now I'm gonna take a Funny Girl, this shimmery shade right here in the palette, Funny Girl. I'm gonna be taking that one, and oh my god, guys. Oh, all right, I'll clean it later. You see a napkin around me. I just dipped my finger into the smoke show and I ruined the pretty shade. That's all right, we can always fix it. And ta-da, it's all done. All right, so I'm gonna be using the Funny Girl in a flat shade, flat brush, shade Funny Girl. Taking a little bit, again, dab, dab, dab. All right, you guys, so I'm just gonna apply it on my lids. I'm not gonna touch the other colors, just apply it on the lid, okay? And my focus right now with this shade is more into the inner corner. I'm not gonna take this all the way to the outer corner. I'm gonna keep it in the middle, like this much area. Very tiny. Focusing it more into the inner corner, dab, dab, dab. Now, I don't have my setting spray with me. Otherwise, I could use the setting spray for this shade, because you can see the color much better if you use the setting spray. Or if you use your finger, this is so much better to apply any pigmented or shimmery shades. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set it, and now I'm gonna do the same exact thing with the other eyes. All right, All right, guys, so I don't want to make this video too long. Let me do the other eyes too, and then I'm gonna come back and show you guys. All right.